Hi guys, and welcome to my story behind the picture, and today we're going to talk about another story, and this one is going to be about this photo right here of Claudia, who you might recognize from Babylon 5 TV series. So stay tuned and I'll tell you how I went about getting this shot and what was involved. So I got commissioned to shoot this shot of Claudia. And one of the things that I recommend anybody shooting a celebrity headshot is to look and see how the celebrity's been photographed in the past and get a little bit of an idea of what they prefer in their publicity pictures. Now, the picture might be used for a book cover, it might be used for a signing, for fans, it might be some other thing. Now, obviously, you're going to find that out when you get commissioned on doing that. And I obviously knew exactly what was going to happen with these photographs, so I didn't go into this blind. But as I said before, do a little research, find out what the client, the celebrity, looks like and how they've been photographed in the past, so you can figure out how you're going to light them. Now, if you do get this to be able to be one of the things that you can light it with your style, make sure it's something that they would like. Otherwise, if they don't like the lighting and they don't like what you did with them, it translates to not liking you, not necessarily liking the photograph. They end up not liking you. So make sure that is thought through when you do that. Now, what I like to do is I like to go to the location before the client is ready to be on set for her photographs or his photographs. And fortunately for me, I was able to go up to her home and look around and find a location within a home that I thought was going to be great to shoot at. And what I found was I found this backdrop, which you can see in the picture here, which is a tapestry on a wall with a chandelier that was hanging around in the background in her living room. And I thought, there's a lot of window light coming in and I can use some of that as my fill light, and maybe I can get out of focus a little bit of that tapestry in the background and also the light that hanging down. That's what I did, and for this particular shot I only used one light and a reflector. It was that simple, or should I say it was that simple for me. Now, I used a beauty light and I had that on a boom over the top so that I could shoot underneath of it and get directly the headshot that I needed. Now, the reason I did this is because the boom can be lowered down probably within the line of the eye. Now, it's very important to have a little sparkle in the eye, otherwise you're going to end up with eyes that don't sparkle out in the picture. So bring the light down, make sure it reflects in the eyes of the model you're looking at when you're shooting a headshot. It's very important to do that. Now, I also added a reflector underneath to bounce up some light that was coming from my above light and fill in some shadows underneath the chin and the eye and the nose. Now, if you have a light that comes down directly to the face, whether it's in an umbrella or a starfish softbox or whatever you use, you'll find that there's a shadow underneath the nose, and we call this a butterfly. Now, in order to soften that little shadow, you want to bounce light back up. Now, this is not the same kind of shadows you get when you move the light off to the side for Rembrandt lighting. This is light that's coming directly this way and causes a shadow underneath the nose. So anyway, the reflector comes up underneath, bounces light in, and gets rid of those little shadows and sort of flattens it out. Now, you can put some reflectors on the side if you wish, or you can bend your reflector on the bottom up so it has sort of wings to block in the light if you want to. It depends on how much you want to blow out of that person's face. Obviously, if there's no light getting anywhere, you're going to get more contouring, so keep that in mind. But anyway, so the light comes down, the reflector bounces the light back up again, and you end up with this look, which I think is really great. It's very flattering for a woman. It takes out some of the little tiny wrinkles and other little shadows that you might get in someone's face, maybe the jaw lines, things like that. So it flattens. It's really flattening because it comes straight at you like that. That's how I did it. I basically had the light on a boom, had a reflector, adjusted my light, my exposure for some ambient light that was in the room that was coming through, which was natural daylight coming in through the windows and through the area where there was sliding doors, and also allowed the chandelier to glow in the background and taking out of focus the background with that tapestry just to bring all that warmth into the shot. So that's how I got it, and let's hope that you can do that too. And if you can, I'm sure you're going to get a fabulous photograph just like this. Thanks for checking out my story behind the picture today, and if you like that, you might want to pop over to my website and download a PDF, a book I've made on some of the tips and tricks that I've done. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can also read my blog on andrefelixphoto.com. And all I can say is thanks a lot, and bye for now. And don't forget to subscribe.